welcome to another edition of Hair Tip Tuesdays, a special edition, New Orleans style.
New Orleans.
So I'm hanging out in New Orleans with my very good friend Deirdre Thomas, and we're gonna talk some natural talk. So tell me about your natural journey. How'd you start?
I started my natural journey once I moved to New Orleans, probably about 7 years ago. The hairstyles I was trying to maintain with my relaxers just weren't working for me and weren't working for the lifestyle that I was living down here. My edges wouldn't stay laid down. I'd have to go to less than 6 weeks in between relaxers to try to maintain the hair that I was doing, which is not healthy at all. I had a lot of weave in at the time, and it was pulling at my hair, and I wasn't maintaining it properly. So I just wasn't educated enough about what I was supposed to be doing with the hairstyle and maintenance that I practically grew up on, and it wasn't working for my complexion since I was having acne. So I said I needed a change. So I decided to do the big chop and cut off all my relaxed ends and maintain kinky twists for about 6 or 7 months before I gathered the courage to rock just my natural hair and start experimenting with natural hair products to find what works best for me. Fast forward another 2 years after I decided to do the big chop, the maintenance of maintaining 4C natural hair was becoming too rigorous for me and my schedule and what I like with my hair. I like low maintenance hair, and it was becoming too much for me.
Okay, so you're natural for a couple of years, and then you decided to transition to sister locks.
Yes.
So why sister locks and not regular locks?
Sister locks versus regular traditional locks is, I felt like with this style of locking my hair, I'd have more versatility in styling. While I am lazier on a regular day, I still wanted the option of being able to do as much as I can with having my hair locked. So I could throw a flat iron in these locks. I can throw cold or warm rollers, perm rods. I can style my hair braided, twisted. I could even put weave in my hair if I wanted to, if the occasion fits. So I like the versatility of having a uniform system of small locks, but still give me the ease and versatility of low maintenance styling.
Perfect. So since you're all locked up, 2 years in the game.
2 years in the game. This month in July, it'll be 2 years that I've
wedding coming up.
Yes, the wedding will be here in about 6 more months, so I'll have hopefully a little more hang time to have some versatility with my styling for the big day.
Have you experimented with any styles you would like for your
yes, only one, because that was the style that I envisioned for myself with what I had with the veils. So it's going to be very simple. I have some tools called Wrapper Locks that I purchased from this owner who's based out of Atlanta, and I'm going to have my hair wrapped up, and it's going to produce really tight curly coils. Pull it up into a high bun because I plan on having a dramatic cathedral train for people who know wedding terms, as I just learned it. And then I'm also going to have some custom-made lock jewelry to help enhance and just slightly kind of bling out my hairstyle, a simple hairstyle with the cathedral veil. So
bling, bling.
I found out what I wanted. I envisioned it. I saw it go with my dress, and I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay, so give me 2 tips. First, a tip for naturals just starting out, getting locks, and then the second tip is going to be, the transition. What's the tip for the transition?
Okay, so for women wanting to, or men, because they call them brother locks, but women or men who want to get sister locks, my first piece of advice would be you need to accept that this is an investment, depending on what region of the country you live in or the world, because you can get sister locks installed around the world. You will have to pay a premium depending on how many stylists are in your location. So think of it as an investment into your hair. If you only want to go get your hair done once every 6 to 8 weeks, and you want something low maintenance that's healthy, that you really don't have to put your hands in unless you want to, treat it as an investment. I'm not going to give a price range because it really just depends on where you are and what part of the country you're in when you decide to get them installed.
So invest in your hair.
Invest, yes, it is an investment. For people transitioning, I guess if you're going from a relaxer to being natural, just be prepared to try new products. One thing that you see on YouTube may not work for your hair texture, your porosity, or all the other characteristics that go into hair. I'm not going to act like I know all of those. So you have to be patient and be prepared to try out some new things in order to achieve the different looks you envision for yourself if you're
So just to recap, you guys, her 2 tips. One, for naturalistas that wear locks, is remember that it's an investment in your hair. Any hairstyle you do is really an investment.
Yes.
And you want to make sure you're taking care of your hair. You want to maintain it. And the second one, if you're transitioning from relaxed to natural, is to be ready to experiment. And don't listen to everything on YouTube, because what works for Deirdre or what works for Astoria may not work for you. So thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of Hair Tip Tuesdays, New Orleans style special edition.
New Orleans.
And we'll catch you next time.
But I'm still from H-Town. I just live here now.